Hi everyone, and welcome to day 23. It's April 23rd, Thursday, and this is our unique lesson for today. We're going to be reading an article about Greta Thunberg and Earth. It was Earth Day yesterday, and really the point of Earth Day is to think about how we can be responsible and take care of our planet. So we know it's not good to throw trash outside, and we know it's not good to be wasteful and to do things that ruin the outdoors. So we're going to read a little bit about Greta and how she is helping people realize how important it is for us to care about our planet. Because if we don't take care of it now, then when we're older, there's going to be some problems we're going to have to deal with. Many people want to protect Earth. Many people celebrate protecting Earth on Earth Day. Earth Day is April 22nd. One person who wants to protect Earth is Greta Thunberg. You might have seen her picture before in the news. She is actually young. She's only 17 years old, and she is very important in our world right now because even though she's young, she's getting the attention of people like the presidents and important scientists to help them come up with ways for us to be more careful with what we're doing. Greta was born in Sweden. Greta is 17 years old. Greta has Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome is a kind of autism. People with autism may think differently. Greta gives speeches about climate change. She learned about climate change at 8 years old. Climate is the usual weather in a place. Many people think the climate is changing. They think climate change could be dangerous for Earth. Friends, I want you to think about this. Have we had snow days before? Yes, we have, right? But this year, we really didn't get very much snow at all. I think we only ever saw snow maybe 1 or 2 times, and it was just a little. That might be an example of climate change. Our world and the weather is changing. So we usually get a lot of snow in the winter, but now it seems to be changing where we're not getting as much. Maybe the earth is getting warmer. We're also seeing more rain than usual. We've had more rainy days than in the past. These are things to think about with climate change. Climate change may bring floods, storms, wildfires, and more. And on the news, we heard about how in Australia they had wildfires. Greta wants to help stop climate change. Greta wants government leaders to help too. She started protests in front of government buildings. It's brave of her to do that, right, friends? Because she is still a student. She's still very young, but she cares a whole lot about Earth. Students around the world heard about Greta. They wanted to help stop climate change. Those students started to do protests too. Greta started to meet with leaders. Now she meets with leaders around the world. That is very cool, right? She is young, she is your age, around that, and she is making a difference. So it goes to show if you really care about something, you can make a difference too. Greta talks to leaders about climate change. She talks about how leaders can protect Earth. Greta asks leaders to write laws. She wants the laws to protect Earth. Greta asks other people to protect Earth too. Greta thinks everyone can help. Greta has ideas to protect Earth. Greta asks people not to fly on planes. Planes can make pollution. Pollution can hurt Earth. Protecting Earth is important to Greta. Greta is brave. She meets with many adult leaders. She talks about something important to her. Why is protecting Earth important? So we just read about how Greta cares a lot about the world and our Earth, and she really wants people to listen to what she has to say. So there are lots of ways that we can help protect Earth. Some of the ways are always throwing out our trash in the trash can and our recycling in the recycling. It's also important to be aware of what things that you buy and things that you do. It's okay to fly on planes sometimes, and it's okay to use cars, but Greta is working on figuring out ways that our cars and planes can work better so that they don't produce pollution, which is bad things in the air that can then hurt the Earth and us. So she's helping figure out ways that we can make that better, which is really important. What I'm going to have you do is I put the story onto a Google slide so you can review it again. And then I'm actually going to have you do this game page, okay, where you drag the circle over things that are about Greta's story. So you just drop and drag these circles over whatever pictures were about the story. You're also going to answer these multiple choice questions the same way. You can put the circle over the correct answer. And then I have 3 questions that I want you to answer. It's okay if the sentences aren't perfect. I want you to try your best and really just practice reading the question and coming up with answers that make sense. So our first one is, what is something important to you and why? When have you been brave? And what would you give a speech about and why? So these are some fun challenge questions. I'm also going to upload some activities that if you want to on your own, do any of them or print them, you can, but you don't have to. It's up to you. I hope you enjoyed this story and really think about things you can do at home to make Earth better and to be nicer to it. I'll post a few fun things too that you can look at to see how you can help make our Earth a little bit better too. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.